the #1 country vulnerable to climate change. Then we just stop the extractive industry and focus on biodiversity, because if we develop our endemicity and our biodiversity, that's our gift to the planet, our medicinal plants, and then we make sure that all these exploration of our resources, the #1 non-negotiable is that our communities must, and I will capitalize that, must benefit. We must benefit, and even if they're business interests and whatever involved, and I'm really open to people making money. I mean, I come from a business family, but the people can't be disadvantaged. An alternative, which can be, is a massive uprising of civic consciousness, which I'd like to contribute to, because in whatever scenario, it is still a good thing to have a elevation of public consciousness on what the environment is, on what can be done, on what must be done, so that they vote for the right politicians and stop voting for politicians who only think of their pockets. That's the problem, is that people in Congress, and they're funded by mining interests and business interests, and so they are obligated to support their patrons. And that's why we have the country run not for the common good, but where business interests hold sway, and that's the sad thing.
When I look at the Aquino administration from 2010 to 2016, it's disturbing to see how many connections the politicians have with the mining corporations. Multimillionaire and Secretary Mar Roas II has strong financial ties with at least 7 mining companies. Later, in 2016, they financed his presidential campaign. Senator and multimillionaire Edgar Enries is co-owner and shareholder of SRME. In Dubai, SRME destroyed an area of at least 5 square kilometers. On aerial shots from 7 years later, we can still see that nothing is growing there. Multimillionaire and Senator Mani Villar owns 30 million shares in Adicor and is also shareholder of St. Augustine Gold and Copper Ltd. In the Philippines, politics and mining are entangled with each other, and laws are being customized for the benefit of the corporations.